Step 1. Find a musical you really like. Mirvish, being the Broadway of Canada, gets all the big shows. Now, once you actually look into this musical and realize that it's not in fact a reference to your hometown, but actually a pretty fantastic piece of theater about America's founding fathers and revolution and shit, you gotta find tickets. Of course, this is after years of listening to this soundtrack on repeat, thus causing your family to hate it, and waiting for it to come to Canada, so in essence, an entire lifetime. I recommend getting your tickets straight from the official Mirvish website, as there are a bunch of sour people who seem to enjoy scamming innocent theatergoers. Though I'm sure if you're feeling ballsy and don't want to take my advice because it's too much like me telling you what to do, I'm sure there's some really credible third-party websites that definitely won't steal your money. I'm kidding. Now, this is the point of the process where you realize just how much it costs to see a musical, and also why people turn to third-party websites to find cheap tickets in the first place. Then, lose hope. What if you're not meant to see it? What if this is divine intervention? Divine intervention. I can't die without seeing this play. To cope, look up pictures of sad King George. Look at that face. Until, out of the blue, a message from your favorite cousin who just happens to have an extra ticket. Then cry. There are probably a bunch of ways to get to Toronto. I will always recommend public transit, but you can drive, even though public transit is the most sustainable option. We took the GO train from Burlington and rode up on the top second level. 5-star traveling right there. Though from London, I'd recommend a Greyhound or a Veer-Rail if you're feeling fancy. No matter how you get there, always get a window seat. Just as a general PSA, you will get confused by the doors. Welcome to Union Station. Now, Union Station is only a few stops from Ed Mirvish Theatre. Take a subway or walk, or I guess if you were ballsy enough to drive in, you can try finding a parking spot close to the theater. You probably are also a Virgo and bought your ticket from a third-party website. Once you get off the subway, realize how big Toronto is and how comparatively small you are, both in height and in the grand scheme of things. If your existential crisis made you hungry, go get some food. We opted for Italian, but Toronto is a hub for a variety of global cuisines, and always get dessert. Then to the theater. And honestly, don't forget to freak out that you're actually seeing this show. Exhibit A. When you get in, ogle at the interiors. The murals, the crown molding, the chandeliers. And then it's time. Enter the theater, find your seat, and prepare. And then it's over. Realize you never could truly prepare yourself for what you just witnessed. Cry. Then head home and start planning all the other shows you want to see next. Because chances are, Mirvish will have them, eventually.